Advocate of the association, Krystal had sponsored numerous new members for which she received the Ruby, Sapphire, and 4-point Diamond Pin designation. At the time of her passing, she was on the verge of reaching Double Diamond status, a designation that only a few have achieved in the history of NAC. Following a career in concession management at GKC Theaters, Krystal joined Colonel Seasons as its national sales manager in 2005. Known for her warmth, contagious smile, outgoing personality, she was a natural salesperson and quickly made a name for herself in the concession and movie theater industries. This award is sponsored by her former employer, Colonel Seasons, which furnishes a trophy and a complimentary registration to next year's expo in Cincinnati. Unfortunately, Brian Taylor of Colonel Seasons is unable to attend today, but he specifically requested that Shelley Olson of C. Creeders & Company and one of Krystal's personal friends in the industry be present this year to make the award on his behalf. So Shelley, if you could come up. This year's two recipients of the Krystal Award Membership Award go to Tish Hardick of Great Western Products and Adam Gottlieb of CCSI.
That was very nice. Krystal is a super happy person, so I'm just going to say this is not going to be a eulogy. First, I'd like to read a comment from Brian. He sent it to me and asked that I read it aloud. That's Brian Taylor of Colonel Seasons. It says, I wish I could have been here today to present the first ever Krystal Gall Membership Award. Krystal loved our industry and the people who make it great. I know we all miss her big laugh and her even bigger hugs. It's no surprise that she was successful at generating membership and enthusiasm for the NAC. Thank you to the NAC leadership for bestowing such an appropriate and well-deserved honor upon our good friend Krystal. So I was so honored when Brian called and asked me to present the award. Many of us in the room knew Krystal well. She has a lot of friends in the room. Either we sold to her, at some point she sold to you. For those of you who didn't know Krystal, she really was great. She's a great girl. Yes, we were close. And I'm not going to talk about things like the many trade shows we went to and enjoyed spa treatments. Sorry. Don't go on about the super soaker water gun fights that she loved to do at GKC managers meetings. You probably didn't know, John, that you had some competition in karaoke. Krystal and I formed our own little group called the Old Maids. We were pretty lousy. But just wanted you to know. As we all know what happens in Vegas, Key West, Springfield, Illinois. But I know somebody in the room who does know all these stories and more, and that's Cindy Jo, Krystal's best friend. And thank you for coming out here, welcome, and for honoring Krystal. You're a very dear friend. I know she's happy you're here, so if you could just stand up for a moment so everybody can see. Cindy Jo and Krystal worked together at GKC. Cindy Jo is the head of HR and she planned those crazy events. What I am going to talk about is how proud Krystal would be that Colonel Seasons, the company that she truly loved, sponsored this award in her name. This award is one of true commitment. The Krystal Gall Membership Award is awarded to the member who brings in the most new members within a specific time period. And this year, as Jeff said, we have co-winners. Trish Hardick is the sales manager in Movie Foods Division for Great Western Products Company. She became an NAC member in August 2013 and has been appointed to the Hospitality Committee. In less than 1 year, Trish has received the Ruby, Sapphire, and Diamond Pin. To date, she has sponsored 16 new members. Tish, I don't know you well yet, but you'll get that after you're in NAC for as many years as most of us have. But Krystal would be so proud that someone who's been here for less than a year has brought in so many members. That's awesome. And shown us all up. Adam Gottlieb is the Executive Vice President of Sales and Procurement for Continental Concession Supplies. He became an NAC member in 2005, became an accredited concession supplier in 2010, is an NAC board member and on the executive committee, is the Al Lapidus Golf Chairman. Adam has sponsored 20 members and received the NAC Double Diamond Pin, which only a handful of people have ever received. Well, Adam, I do know you well. As fun as you are, and you are fun, you're also one of the most committed people I know. And there are so many similarities between you and your friend, Krystal. You're both completely committed to your families. You're an awesome father and husband to your friends, to your business, and obviously to growing the NAC. So I believe that Krystal is smiling down. Actually, no, she's probably raising a glass, probably around the cone, and toasting you. So at this point, on behalf of Colonel Seasons and the NAC, I'd like to congratulate and call up the first ever recipients of the Krystal Golf Membership Award, Tish Hardick and Adam Fowley. Together?
How about one together, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Anything to say, Adam?
Do I have anything to say?
Never for a loss of words.
I don't have a lot to say. Just thank you for the award. Krystal was a good friend, a great person. I miss her. I'm very honored to be one of the first winners of the award, and it's nice that we can take this day once a year to honor people that do right by NAC, but also remember and honor Krystal's memory. I miss Krystal a lot, and I know she's here watching us.
I'm so proud to take a few minutes and tell you how honored I am to be one of the first recipients of this award and to share that honor with Adam. NAC has been an incredible organization for me in my first year. And I'd like to just tell you a few things that NAC has brought to me in less than a year's time. NAC has literally been the key to opening so many doors for me in this industry. Doors that I never would have imagined that I could have done myself. NAC has been an enabler for me to meet Larry Etter of Malco and receive an autographed copy.
Really?
Not only has NAC been a door opener for me, it's built friendships that I'll have for a lifetime. So I'm very proud to receive this honor, and I'm very thankful for those that have allowed me to sponsor them. And I encourage you to use your membership, use your benefits, and be a part of this association that's just a wonderful, wonderful thing. Thank you.